Welcome to English Coffee Break with Oliver
and Emma. This is your daily dose of English.
Hello everyone. Welcome to our special Christmas edition of English Coffee Break. I'm Oliver.
And I'm Emma. Wherever you are right now, driving home, wrapping gifts, or just relaxing, thank you for being with us.
Indeed. Today we want you to press pause. The world is so loud right now. The shopping malls are crazy. The deadlines are burning. But for the next 30 minutes, let's just slow down.
That sounds perfect. Grab your hot cocoa, your tea, or your mulled wine. This is going to be a cozy chat about everything Christmas.
Speaking of mulled wine, Emma, is that a reindeer on your sweater?
Do you like it? It's my ugly Christmas sweater. It's a tradition. The uglier, the better. You look very serious in your shirt, Oliver. Where is your festive spirit?
My festive spirit is right here in this mug. This is hot tea with cinnamon. That is enough excitement for me.
Okay, Scrooge. But seriously, Oliver, what is the Christmas vibe for you? When do you feel like, okay, now it's Christmas?
Good question. For me, it's not the shopping or the loud music. It's the silence. It's when it gets dark at 4 p.m. The streets are cold, but the windows are glowing with warm light, and the smell of pine trees and cloves.
That sounds so poetic. For me, it's the opposite. It's the chaos, the Christmas songs playing in every supermarket, the lights everywhere, watching Home Alone for the 100th time. It's that feeling of anticipation.
Anticipation. That is 90% of the joy. The feeling of waiting for something good to happen. And if you want to go deeper, you can find a PDF in the description with exercises, key takeaways, and the full text of this episode.
Let's talk about that anticipation. Do you remember your Christmases as a child in the UK?
Vividly. It was magical. I remember the stocking.
Oh, the big sock you hang by the fireplace?
Exactly. But in my house, we hung it at the end of the bed. I remember waking up at 5 a.m., feeling the weight of the stocking on my feet. It was heavy with oranges, chocolates, and small toys.
Wait, oranges? You got fruit for Christmas?
It's a classic British tradition. A satsuma or a tangerine in the toe of the stocking. What did you do in the US?
We did the cookies. On Christmas Eve, we had to leave a plate of cookies and a glass of milk for Santa, and this is important, carrots for the reindeer.
Did Santa eat them?
Always. In the morning, there were only crumbs left. Santa was a messy eater.
We left mince pies for Father Christmas, and maybe a glass of sherry. British Santa needs alcohol to survive the weather, apparently.
I love that. But Oliver, what is your single warmest Christmas memory? If you close your eyes, what do you see?
I think I was about 8 years old. It snowed. Real, heavy snow, which is rare in London. We didn't have much money that year, so the presents were small. But my mum made a huge dinner. We sat by the fire, played board games, and just existed together. No phones, no TV, just the family. What about you?
Mine is similar. One year, the power went out. No electricity. We lit candles everywhere. My dad played the guitar, and we sang carols in the dark. It wasn't perfect, but it felt so real.
It's funny, isn't it? As children, we remember the atmosphere. We don't really remember the expensive toys.
Totally. But now, being an adult at Christmas is a different game.
Oh, absolutely. The transition from believing in magic to creating the magic is exhausting.
Right? I realized that Christmas magic is actually just a mother working very hard in the kitchen for 12 hours.
Precisely. Now we have to worry about the budget, the shopping list, wrapping the presents so they look nice.
And the cooking. In the US, if the turkey is dry, it's a tragedy. The pressure is on.
But I think that's why we value it more now. When you are a child, you take it for granted. As an adult, when you finally sit down on Christmas Day with a glass of wine and everyone is happy, you feel a sense of accomplishment.
That's true. It's hard work, but it's worth it.
So, we've talked about the feelings. But what about the specific traditions? Because I know you Americans do some strange things.
Strange. You guys wear paper crowns and pull exploding cardboard tubes.
They are called Christmas crackers, and they are sophisticated.
Let's talk about British traditions versus American traditions. Okay, Oliver, what about paper crowns? I need to understand this. Do British people think they are royalty on Christmas Day?
It is not about royalty, Emma. It is about equality. That is the beauty of the Christmas cracker.
For our listeners who don't know, a cracker is not a biscuit, right?
Correct. It is a cardboard tube wrapped in shiny paper. It looks like a giant sweet. You sit at the dinner table, you cross your arms, and you pull the cracker with the person next to you.
And then,
Bang! There is a small explosion, and inside you find 3 treasures: a small plastic toy, a paper hat, and a terrible joke.
and you have to wear the hat?
It is mandatory, even if you're a serious banker or, well, even the king wears one. It makes everyone look silly together. It breaks the ice. Listeners, have you heard this expression? To break the ice means to start a conversation and make people feel more relaxed, especially when everyone feels awkward or shy at first.
Okay, I admit, that is charming, but tell me about the jokes. I heard they are notoriously bad.
They are dad jokes. They rely on puns. Listeners, do you know this kind of word game? A pun is when a joke is made using a word with 2 meanings or words that sound the same. You have to groan when you hear them. Let me test one on you. Are you ready?
I am ready. Do your worst.
Question. What do you call a reindeer with no eyes?
I have no idea.
Exactly. No idea?
No idea. No idea. Okay, Oliver, that is terrible. I love it.
See? Now we are bonding over shared pain. That is the British way. So, we have silly hats, but you Americans have something that frankly terrifies me. The elf.
Oh, the elf on the shelf. It's not terrifying. It's magical.
Magical? You buy a doll, put it in your house, and tell your children it is watching them while they sleep. It sounds like a spy movie.
It's a helper. The story is that the elf flies to the North Pole every night to tell Santa if the kids were naughty or nice. It keeps them well behaved during December.
And the parents have to move it every night?
Yes, that's the hard part. You wake up at 2 a.m. in a panic. Oh no, I forgot to move the elf. Parents get very creative. Sometimes the elf is fishing in the sink or making snow angels in flour on the kitchen counter.
It sounds like a lot of work. We also heard about another American tradition, the Christmas pickle.
Yes. We hide a glass pickle, a cucumber, inside the Christmas tree branches. It's green, so it's hard to see. The first child to find it gets an extra present.
A vegetable hunt. Very healthy.
Honestly, I think we just invented it to sell more ornaments, but hey, it's fun. Now, I have a bone to pick with you, Oliver. Now, what if something has been bothering you and you want to talk about it? If you have a bone to pick, it means you want to discuss a problem or complain about something someone did. Why do you guys get an extra holiday?
You mean Boxing Day? December 26th?
Yes. In the US, Christmas is over on the 26th. Sadness. Back to work. But you guys keep partying?
Partying is a strong word. Boxing Day is the official day of laziness. Historically, it was when servants received a Christmas box from their masters. Today, it is about 2 things: leftovers and football.
Leftovers? You mean cold turkey sandwiches? Listeners, have you ever opened your fridge the next day and found food from last night? That food is called leftovers.
The best sandwiches in the world. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, all between 2 slices of bread. We watch Premier League football, the kids play with their new toys, and nobody cooks.
That sounds like heaven. The pressure is off.
Exactly. The 25th is for the show. The 26th is for relaxation.
I think I need to start celebrating Boxing Day in America. I'm adopting this tradition.
You're welcome to join the club. Just bring a sandwich.
Deal. You know, Oliver, listening to us, it seems we all just want connection. Whether it's through bad jokes, weird elves, or cold sandwiches.
Absolutely. And speaking of connection, we wanted to broaden our circle today. We asked some friends from around the world to share their Christmas reality.
Because let's be honest, Christmas isn't always like in the movies. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's lonely, and sometimes it's just hilarious.
Let's hear their stories. This is our guest corner.
Okay, Oliver, that was quite the journey through our traditions. But now, let's hear from the real experts, our listeners from all over the world.
Indeed, we asked them to share their unique Christmas experiences. We have 4 incredible stories for you today.
First up, a very sunny perspective. Our friend Liam sent us a voice message all the way from Australia. I think he's going to make us very jealous.
G'day, Oliver and Emma. Merry Christmas from Down Under. Honestly, listening to you talk about snow and fireplaces is hilarious to me. Here, it's a scorching 35 degrees Celsius today. Feels even hotter. My Christmas morning always starts with a big family breakfast, usually pancakes and fresh fruit. But then we all pack up the car and head straight to the beach. We don't do the heavy roast turkey. It's just too hot for that. Our traditional lunch is a massive seafood platter, fresh prawns, oysters, and grilled fish, all washed down with ice-cold beer. We usually have a big barbecue where Dad throws on some sausages and steaks. The afternoon is for beach cricket or just relaxing under the shade of a sun umbrella. We still exchange gifts, of course, but often it's after lunch, and sometimes Santa even arrives on a surfboard. We put on our Santa hats, even if we're wearing board shorts. It's definitely not a white Christmas. It's a golden Christmas, full of sunshine, sand, and great food. Cheers!
Sand and Santa hats? It feels so disorienting. I think I need a cold shower.
But it sounds amazing. No freezing, no layers of clothing, just sunshine and seafood. I'm starting to think I should move to Australia for Christmas.
From the heat of Australia, let's transport ourselves to a country known for its exquisite cuisine and elegant celebrations. France.
Our friend Sophie sent us this message about Le Réveillon. Prepare to get hungry?
Bonjour, Oliver and Emma. In France, Christmas Eve is almost more important than Christmas Day itself. We call the main meal Le Réveillon de Noël. It's not just dinner, it's a culinary marathon that can last for 5 or 6 hours. We typically start around 8 p.m. It begins with aperitifs, then a starter, which is often delicate oysters or rich foie gras served with toasted brioche. Then the main course could be roasted capon with chestnuts or sometimes even a lobster dish. But my absolute favorite tradition comes from Provence. The 13 desserts. Yes, 13. It represents Jesus and the 12 apostles. We have dried fruits, nuts, nougat, fresh apples, grapes, and of course, the famous bûche de Noël, a Yule log cake. You don't eat a lot of each, but you try a tiny piece of all 13. It's about sharing abundance. It's elegant, slow, and purely delicious. Joyeux Noël à tous.
Okay, Sophie, you had me at foie gras, but 13 desserts? Oliver, I think my stomach just cried tears of joy.
My goodness, I usually manage a single Christmas pudding and then need a nap. That sounds like a feat of endurance. But the bûche de Noël is delightful.
From gourmet feasting, let's head to a place where Christmas means serious cold and serious snow. Canada.
Our friend Mark lives in a truly winter wonderland near Quebec. This sounds like a picture book Christmas.
Hey everyone, Mark here from chilly Canada. When people think of a white Christmas, they're probably thinking of what we have here. Today, it's a brisk minus 25 degrees Celsius, and the snow outside is almost a meter deep. My Christmas morning ritual usually starts with snowshoeing through the silent, snow-covered forest, just to work up an appetite. Then we come back for a big family breakfast with bacon, pancakes, and lots of maple syrup. Our favorite tradition is after dinner. We go outside to the frozen pond behind our house. My dad always makes a batch of tir d'érable. That's hot maple syrup poured directly onto the clean snow. It freezes instantly into a delicious, chewy taffy on a stick. We eat that while we ice skate on the pond under the stars. Coming back inside to a roaring fireplace with hot chocolate warming your hands after a few hours in the cold, that's the true Canadian Christmas feeling. It's truly magical.
Snowshoeing in minus 25 degrees. That's not just a Christmas, that's an adventure.
And maple syrup taffy on snow? That sounds like something straight out of a fairy tale. I've always wanted a Christmas like that.
So, we've heard about the perfect sunny Christmas, the perfect gourmet Christmas, and the perfect snowy Christmas. But Emma, sometimes things just don't go to plan.
Oh, absolutely. And our final story is a beautiful reminder that Christmas perfection is completely overrated. This is from Chloe, who tried to host her first big Christmas dinner last year.
Hi guys! So, last year was my big moment. My first time hosting Christmas dinner for the whole family. I planned everything. I bought the biggest turkey, all the trimmings. I wanted it to be perfect, like a picture from a magazine. I put the turkey in the oven early in the morning and everything was going smoothly. I decided to lie down for just 5 minutes while it was roasting. Well, 5 minutes turned into 2 hours. I woke up to the smoke alarm screaming. The kitchen was full of smoke and the turkey, oh, it was a disaster. Like actual charcoal, completely inedible. I almost cried. My mum, who was visiting, just looked at it, then at me, and started laughing. She said, "Right, that's enough stress for one day. Who wants pizza?" We ended up ordering a huge stack of pepperoni pizzas. We sat on the living room floor, still in our nice clothes, eating pizza straight from the boxes and laughing until our sides hurt. It was chaotic, loud, completely unplanned. And honestly, it was the most relaxed and memorable Christmas we've ever had. No stress about the food, just pure fun and family. Best Christmas ever.
Chloe, you are my hero. Pizza Christmas should be a new tradition.
It just proves that the true spirit of Christmas isn't in the perfection of the turkey, but in the joy and laughter you share. Even if it's over a burnt bird and a Domino's delivery.
Exactly. Even if you're eating prawns on the beach, foie gras, maple taffy, or burnt pizza, it's about the company.
And speaking of perfection, or the lack thereof, this brings us to our final discussion. Movies, music, and the great debates. Okay, we have eaten the pizza, we have opened the presents. Now comes the most dangerous part of Christmas Day, choosing the movie.
Oh, the struggle is real. In my family, it's a battle. I always vote for Home Alone. It's a classic. Kevin McAllister setting traps? Pure nostalgia.
It is a classic. In the UK, we often gravitate towards Love Actually. It's very British, very awkward, and Hugh Grant is the Prime Minister. Perfect.
But Oliver, there is one movie that divides people every year. The internet fights about it.
Are you talking about Die Hard?
Yes. Bruce Willis, Nakatomi Plaza, explosions. Is it a Christmas movie?
Absolutely. It takes place on Christmas Eve. There are Christmas songs. He writes "Ho, ho, ho" on a sweater. It is a Christmas movie.
No way. It's an action movie. A Christmas movie needs magic or Santa or romance, not machine guns.
I disagree. It's about a man trying to reunite with his family for the holidays. That is the definition of Christmas spirit, just with more explosions.
Okay, listeners, you have to help us settle this. Tell us in the comments, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Team Oliver or Team Emma?
Team Oliver is the correct choice, but let's talk about music, because if I hear Mariah Carey one more time, I might scream.
Come on, it's an anthem.
It's an earworm. It gets stuck in your head and never leaves. I prefer the classics. Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, something calm.
You are such an old soul, Oliver. But I admit, a little jazz by the fireplace is nice.
Well, Emma, we have argued about movies, laughed at burnt turkeys, and travelled around the world. The fire is dying down.
It's been a long year, hasn't it? Not just today, but the whole year.
It has, and I think that is why Christmas is so important. It marks the finish line. We made it.
Exactly. Whether your year was amazing or really tough, you made it to December. And that is something to celebrate.
I want to take a moment to thank everyone listening to us right now. Starting this podcast was a big dream for us.
Yes. Reading your comments, seeing you learn English with us, it's the best gift we could ask for. Truly.
So, whatever your plans are, whether you are celebrating with a huge family in France, eating prawns in Australia, or sitting alone with a pizza and Netflix,
We wish you a peaceful, warm, and happy holiday. Be kind to yourself. Eat the extra cookie. You deserve it.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and a very happy New Year.
Thanks for being with us. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Goodbye.